Before Kim Jong Un married his current wife, Ri Sol-ju, he had two serious relationships. Who are they? What happened to his exes? The truth is more surprising and unexpected than you might think. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover the mysterious fate of Kim Jong-un's former lovers, a story of power, betrayal, and hidden secrets. You won't believe how it all ended. Stay tuned. Number 16. Kim Jong-un's early relationships. Seo Un-hyang. Seo Un-hyang was a prominent figure in North Korea's Unhasu Symphony Orchestra, admired for both her talent and beauty. She was once seen as a potential candidate to become the country's first lady, with some suggesting she had a close relationship with Kim Jong-un. However, political considerations often shaped her personal life. As Kim's relationship with Ko developed, his advisors encouraged him to choose a partner who would better align with his political goals. That partner was Ri Sol-ju, who was noted for bearing a resemblance to Kim Jong-un's grandmother, Kim Jong-il's wife. This image was seen as beneficial for strengthening Kim's leadership. As a result, Kim eventually moved away from his relationship with Ko, citing political reasons. A year after Kim married Ri, Ko's passing away in August 2013 raised many questions. While the official cause of this was listed as natural, some have speculated about the circumstances surrounding it. The timing, so soon after Kim's marriage, led to widespread speculation, and many wondered if it was tied to the political dynamics of the Kim family leadership. Do you think Seo Un-hyang's relationship with Kim Jong-un was purely political, or do you believe there were real feelings involved? Why or why not? Comment and chat with me. Let's move on to Kim Jong-un's next significant relationship. Number 15. Kim Jong-un's personal life. Hyon Song-wol. Kim Jong-un was once linked to Hyon Song-wol, a prominent North Korean singer and leader of the Moranbong band. They first met as teenagers, and their relationship grew in the early years 2000 after Kim returned from Switzerland. However, Kim's father, Kim Jong-il, disapproved of the relationship, viewing her as unsuitable due to her age and her profession as a singer, which was not highly regarded in North Korea. As a result, Kim Jong-un ended the relationship at his father's request. Hyon is widely recognized in North Korea for her talent and appearance. The Moranbong band, which she leads, is known for performing songs that support the government. After the breakup, she largely disappeared from the public eye, with reports suggesting she married a North Korean officer and had a child. Kim Jong-un also married, but after his father passed away in the year 2011, rumors of a renewed relationship between him and Hyon surfaced, continuing to circulate in certain circles in Pyongyang. And just when it seemed her story had faded into obscurity, shocking reports emerged that could turn everything we thought we knew on its head. What happened between Hyon and the supreme leader? Number 14. Rumors and alleged reconciliations with Hyon Song-wol. Being close to a dictator can come with significant risks, and history shows that absolute rulers may sometimes change their stance toward those around them. In the year 2013, reports suggested that Kim Jong-un had taken severe action against his former associate, Hyon Song-wol, due to her alleged involvement in activities considered inappropriate by the country's standards. These reports were based on speculation and were never fully confirmed, but given Kim's tough reputation, they seemed plausible at the time. However, in the year 2014, Hyon appeared on North Korean television, refuting these rumors and clarifying that the reports were false. Since then, her influence has grown. In the year 2017, she was appointed to the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea and has appeared at major events alongside Kim Jong-un. Meanwhile, Kim's official wife has sometimes been absent from public events, leading to some speculation about her role in his life. Some observers have even suggested that she could be one of the most influential women in North Korea, with influence rivaling that of Kim Jong-un's sister. Yet, despite these rumors, one person has always remained in the spotlight: Kim Jong-un's official wife, Ri Sol-ju. What is her role in this web of relationships and political maneuvering? What secrets could she be hiding? Before exploring, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, Just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Number 13. Ri Sol-ju's role as First Lady. Kim Jong-il, the second leader of North Korea, arranged a marriage for his son, Kim Jong Un, with Ri Sol-ju, a woman in her 20s. She was selected for her background, meeting certain criteria such as coming from a well-regarded family and aligning with North Korean societal standards of beauty. Ri's father was a professor, and her mother worked in the medical field. She was seen as a suitable match for Kim Jong-un. Unlike his father, who often appeared in public alone, Kim Jong-un chose to appear publicly with Ri, signaling a change in the country's image. As First Lady, Ri also took on some diplomatic roles and became known for her interest in fashion, often wearing luxury brands. Ri Sol-ju is rumored to have 3 children, though the details of their family life remain largely private. The gender of their children is not fully confirmed, and Kim Jong-un generally keeps his personal life out of the public eye. In the year 2009, following health issues, Kim Jong-il reportedly expedited his son's marriage plans. It has been suggested that the marriage was a strategic decision, as Kim Jong-un was 27 years old at the time and had reportedly been in relationships before this union. But as Ri Sol-ju's public image continues to evolve, the question remains, how much of her life is truly her own, and what is Kim Jong-un hiding about their family? Number 12. Limitations on Ri Sol-ju's public life. As the wife of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, Ri Sol-ju is often thought to live in luxury, surrounded by privilege. However, her life is reported to be far from simple. Since marrying Kim Jong-un in the year 2012, it is believed that she has faced many restrictions and tight controls. It is said that she had to change her name after the marriage, and reports suggest she is not permitted to visit her family or leave North Korea. Her public appearances are reportedly closely monitored, and her wardrobe and hairstyle are said to be carefully chosen, often favoring traditional styles. The life of North Korea's First Lady is largely shrouded in secrecy. While it is known that Ri Sol-ju has children, details about her family life have been kept from the public eye. There have been claims that she was under pressure to have a male heir, as Kim Jong-un already had 2 daughters. Despite these reports, much about her personal life remains a mystery. Kim Jong-un's treatment of those closest to him paints a disturbing picture of his desire for absolute dominance. But how far does his obsession with control go? Number 11. Kim Jong-un's control. Kim Jong-un's treatment of women, particularly those close to him, reflects a desire for control and power. From his former companions to his wife, women in his life are often subjected to strict expectations. For Kim, relationships appear to be influenced more by political power dynamics than by personal affection. Reports surrounding figures like Seo Un-hyang and Hyon Song-wol suggest a pattern of loyalty being demanded, with those who no longer fit into the political narrative facing consequences. This behavior points to Kim Jong-un's need for dominance, not only in politics but also in his relationships. The political structure in North Korea is one where loyalty is highly valued, and disloyalty is seen as a serious offense. The treatment of these women can be seen as part of a broader pattern of power consolidation, where relationships and personal connections may be secondary to maintaining control. What do you think? Was Kim Jong-un's control over his lovers just about power, or was there something more sinister at play? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Next, we move on to a shocking incident involving Kim Jong-un's half-brother. But did Kim Jong-un play any role in this shocking event? You won't believe what happened next. Number 10. The incident involving Kim Jong-nam. On February 2017, 2 women, Siti Asia from Indonesia and Duan Di Huong from Vietnam, were at Kuala Lumpur International Airport in Malaysia. However, they weren't there to catch a flight, but were involved in another situation. They followed a man through the busy airport, waiting for the right moment to act. One of the women then approached the man and interacted with him. After completing their actions, the 2 women left the airport, believing they had taken part in a harmless hidden camera show and were paid for their involvement. However, they were unaware that the situation was far more serious than they had realized. The man they had followed was Kim Jong Un, the half-brother of North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, and the substance they used on him had significant consequences. The aftermath was swift. The women were arrested and underwent a lengthy trial in Malaysia which lasted nearly 2 years. Ultimately, they were seen as victims of a larger geopolitical situation and were released after serving part of their sentences. While the ordeal ended with their release, the incident served as a stark reminder of the risks involved in unknowingly becoming entangled in complex and dangerous situations. And it's not just his privacy. Kim Jong Un's leadership has even extended into personal habits that most people take for granted. This next story is about something as simple as smoking, but in North Korea, it's anything but ordinary. Number 9. Taking the toilet anywhere. Kim Jong Un is often reported to travel with a private toilet, which he is said to bring with him to major events, such as his meetings with US President Donald Trump and South Korean President Moon Jae-in in the year 2018. While he can use a regular toilet, his one is believed to be important for security reasons. It is said to help prevent anyone from gaining information about his health or personal habits. This practice is intended to ensure privacy and protection, especially during travel, and to avoid unnecessary stops during long trips. This next story is about something as simple as smoking, but in North Korea, it's anything but ordinary. You'll be stunned to find out what happened when officials were caught with foreign cigarettes. Number 8. Smoking restrictions for officials. In North Korea, even the smallest pleasures, such as smoking, are influenced by the decisions of the leadership. A few years ago, the government took a strong stance against senior officials who smoked foreign cigarette brands, deeming it inappropriate. As a result, these officials were required to switch to locally produced cigarettes, leaving behind well-known international brands like Marlboro. Despite the strict regulations, officials were still allowed to smoke North Korean cigarettes. However, for those accustomed to foreign brands, the change in flavor was likely noticeable and potentially less enjoyable. While they may have adjusted over time, the restriction on choice could have led to a sense of disappointment. Want to uncover more dark secrets from the Kim dynasty? Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Our next video might just expose even more untold truths. Number 7. Pizza. You are a hungry tourist in Pyongyang, looking for a meal. While you see traditional dishes like local specialties and kimchi, you feel excited when you spot a large pizza restaurant. However, upon entering, you're informed that the only pizza place in North Korea serves locals exclusively. Each pizza costs around $15, an amount equivalent to a month's food supply for many North Korean families, making it unaffordable for most citizens. The restaurant, opened in the year 2012 after Kim Jong Un took power, was part of his initiative to introduce international cuisine. He even sent chefs to Italy to learn how to prepare authentic pizza. However, the high prices and limited access mean that only the country's elite can enjoy it, leaving most citizens unfamiliar with what pizza tastes like. Number 6. Watching football is 24 hours slower than the world. Like billions of people, North Koreans love football. However, due to their country's restrictions, they can't watch matches like others. While people around the world enjoy live broadcasts, North Koreans must wait up to 24 hours for a replay, after the results are already known. This is because North Korea is not connected to the global internet, and its state-run networks can't broadcast matches in real time. In the year 2013, during a time of heightened tensions between North and South Korea, communication channels such as emails and phone lines were unavailable. As a result, North Korea resorted to other methods to convey messages. This highlights the isolation North Korea faces, which is also why its people can't watch football live. Despite the tight restrictions, most North Koreans remain fiercely loyal to Kim Jong Un and his family. But how does this loyalty work in practice? And what happens when it's tested? Let's dive deeper. Number 5. The importance of loyalty to the regime. Poverty has restricted many basic human rights in North Korea, but a significant portion of the population remains loyal to the country's leadership under Kim Jong Un and the ruling family. While North Korea holds elections, these elections are largely ceremonial, with Kim Jong Un often being the sole candidate. The leadership structure is expected to remain within the Kim family in the future. Citizens technically have the option to vote for other candidates, but this choice could lead to scrutiny and potential consequences. Despite the strict limitations on personal freedoms, many young North Koreans are becoming increasingly aware of the world beyond their borders and are seeking opportunities for change. Number 4. Restrictions on photography in North Korea. In North Korea, taking photos can carry some risks. If you take pictures in certain areas, you may be asked to explain your actions and could be required to delete the images. The North Korean government has strict regulations regarding media and information, and failure to follow these rules could have serious consequences. For example, in the year 2016, American student Otto Warmbier was detained after being accused of violating laws related to propaganda. After being sentenced and receiving medical care, he passed away following his return to the United States. This underscores the importance of understanding local laws and regulations when visiting the country, as the North Korean government closely controls media and information. And speaking of restrictions, here's something that might surprise you: Kim Jong Un's passion for basketball. You might think sports are a way to relax and escape, but for Kim they are a tool of influence. Number 3. Kim Jong Un's interest in basketball and sports. Kim Jong Un is a big basketball fan. While studying in Switzerland, he became fascinated with the sport. After taking power, he built basketball courts and encouraged the people of North Korea to play. In the year 2013, he invited NBA star Dennis Rodman, a player he admired, to watch a game together, showing his enthusiasm for basketball. However, he implemented a unique set of rules that differ from international standards. In North Korea's version of basketball, the last 3 minutes of a game are crucial, with changes in scoring. Dunking still earned 3 points, but the coordinated team scored 2 points. A shot that doesn't touch the rim is worth 4 points. Missed free throws result in a 1-point deduction. With these rules, players like Shaquille O'Neal, who struggled with free throws, would likely face challenges. Number 2. Sarcasm. In North Korea, expressing oneself through sarcasm is highly discouraged and viewed as a potentially harmful act against Kim Jong Un's leadership. Unlike in democratic nations, where sarcasm can serve as a subtle form of critique, statements that question the regime's narrative about the U.S. or challenge its policies of self-reliance are considered inappropriate. The repercussions for such expressions can be significant, potentially leading to confinement or consequences that affect entire families. Citizens are advised by authorities to avoid any language that might be interpreted as critical, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a respectful and supportive atmosphere. This approach is intended to uphold a unified and loyal image of the nation under the Kim dynasty. And if you think that's strict, you'll be shocked by this final rule. Kim Jong Un's government even controls something as personal as where people live. Number 1. Prohibition on buying private homes. In North Korea, private home ownership is highly regulated by the government, which assigns housing based on factors such as occupation and perceived political alignment. While this system is intended to address housing distribution, the allocation can appear unequal, with more comfortable housing often assigned to higher-ranking officials. Many ordinary citizens live in simpler, state-assigned residences, and privately built homes may still be subject to government management, as land ownership is centralized. For most citizens, private home ownership remains a limited option. So what does all this tell us about Kim Jong Un's rule? His relationships, the strict controls, and even his bizarre habits reveal a man who values power above all else. And the strange, dark fate of his former lovers is just a small part of the story. Stay tuned for more secrets from the enigmatic leader of North Korea. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching and see you in the latest video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.